Welcome back. Tonight, another league night, playing Settlers. This frame is against Sean Partridge, and it's my break. So here we go. Really, I was going to say really good break, but the ball split, quite nice. Got a ball in, that's all I could ask. Looking at the table, not on reds, realistically. I have the red down the bottom right, but I could glance off the yellow and go in off. So I opted yellows. I can take the two yellows at the top and then work my way down. So I did map it right from start to finish. So basically I want to play the top yellow, then the yellow next to that. So you'll see after I play this, I'll show you what I'm doing next. So I wanted to leave a bit of angle there so I can knock that yellow in and then come off the side rail and then sort of drift down towards this end of the table. But I landed a bit straight. I actually wasn't feeling too great tonight. I hadn't practiced in a while. I don't have a table at home, so I knew mentally I just had to sort of stay mentally tough. But I just felt not great over the cue, and I wasn't going to tell anyone that. I was just going to try and go out here and wing it. So anyway, here I am winging it. And this is the shot that I'm working out where all these balls go. So if I play the one in the center, and then I can play the one in the middle left, then bottom left, then I can play the bottom right yellow, and then play the middle yellow in the left-hand pocket, and then go up for the 8 ball. I'm like, yep, that's all sweet. And then I'm getting down on this shot, and I just don't feel right. And when I'm not playing, I feel like I'm just guessing now. And I play the shot, and I'm like, yep, that's just, I knew it. I knew I just didn't feel right on the shot, and I'm like, oh. Anyway, I let Sean at the table, and I honestly thought, even though there's a few tricky balls here, I didn't think I was going to get back to the table here. So Sean plays his first red. Gets nicely on his next one. So he's got the one in the centre here that he can sort of, I thought he could float down the table and land on the back rail and sort of pip these reds off one at a time. But the way he plays this, I think he was either trying to go into the red and bump it like off the rail and back out, or maybe off the back rail and come up and nudge the red. I'm not too sure here. And even with this one, I thought he was going to knock it in and stun across the table. But I don't know. I think he just played top and then went through it. So I was obviously looking at that, thinking, okay, yellow's gone near the 8 ball. I'm actually pretty happy. I'm a chance to get back to the table here. And I think Sean's going to take this pocket down the bottom left, which is, I'd say, the right thing to do for now. Get rid of one of my balls on the table. So that he does. So I'm back at the table. Quicker than I thought, but I'm not going to argue with that. So now I need to work out a way. Either I can pot the red down the bottom left, or I can play one of my yellows and go into the yellow and the red. So I thought maybe if I pot the first yellow, I can come off that yellow and sort of double it and screw back maybe into the yellow and red. But I thought that was a bit low percentage. Then I worked out maybe if I can play, so where I'm pointing now, if I can screw back and hit the cushion, I might be able to screw back and open them up. So I play the yellow off the yellow in the center pocket, screw back and open the balls up. And I thought there was a good chance to this actually work out quite well. And then I did. I glanced off the ball there, and then the yellow actually nudged the white at the top of the end of the table. So a little bit unlucky, but I was still on. Like, I was happy to still be on the ball. I was on the yellow in the center pocket. So I saw it there, and I'm like, you know what, just get on with it. But I knew in my head that I haven't been playing or practicing, and I'm like, and this was actually sort of in my mind as well. And I got down and played the shot and missed it. And as you can see, if I get the shot, I basically just stun the other yellow in, or roll the other yellow in, and then just roll the black in. But anyway, I've left Sean back at the table with another visit, and again, he's going to find his way into opening up the black ball, I think, or land on it. So he's played that quite nice. So now he just wants to sort of stun over to the side rail. But he's got the wrong angle, so he's topped through. And I thought he actually had a nice angle here to sort of pot and maybe screw to the side rail in between the yellow and the black, and then maybe come off the rail and then maybe nudge into the yellow. But it always looks deceiving from when he's sitting down. But anyway, we'll see what he tries to do here. So he plays a shot. I'm pretty sure he obviously wanted to miss the yellow there and then maybe have a shot at the 8 ball at the top corner. And I'm thinking, oh, this is actually a good chance for me to get back to the table here. This is a very hard shot. I saw Shan get down on it straight away. I'm like, oh, he's a good chance to actually knock this in now. And he knocks it straight in. So, yeah, good shot, Shan. He obviously, too many people actually get down and have a look at it. They get up and they wait 30 seconds to a minute, and then they play the shot and they go ahead and miss it. Shan just got down, knocked it in because he knew what he had to do. So, good stuff there. Next frame, I'm playing Trent. So, let's see how his break is. So, very good break there. He got nudged with another ball with the white, but other than that, it was actually a good break. So I'm looking at the table here. Reds and yellows, well, not too bad, but there was a bit of work to have been done at the top end of the table there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to nick off this red, allow Trent to actually have a bit of a dip if he wants. The only red that's on is pretty much the red that's near the white. I didn't think he'd take it on, but he was eyeing it up and thinking that's okay because it's still a very hard shot. And even if he gets it, he's still got to deal with those 2 reds at the top end of the table. So I thought if he takes this on, I'm a good chance to get back to the table. And if he doesn't, then he puts me back in and, then obviously the safety battle begins. But he plays the shot, plays it really nicely, gets a beautiful nudge and opens up the frame just perfectly. So couldn't have played that much better. And as you can see, all 3 reds are on. Down the bottom, the middle red's on, and now you've only got to deal with the top 2 reds, which all you have to do in that situation is pot that red in the top corner and stun across and nudge the yellow that's near the other red. As soon as you do that, the game's at his mercy. So if I'm Trent now, I'm sort of just working up towards the top end of the table straight away. I'm not potting all these balls then going up there. So you can see now he's done that. It's the correct shot. So now I'm playing that red that's near the pocket and stunning across and knocking that yellow. I'm playing it quite firm too. Like I'm not doing it soft. I'm doing it sort of medium to hard because I want to move the yellow out the way and the white and open up that red. And he doesn't get into it as he should. And but he's actually still got a red that's over the center pocket. So he's still okay. He's opened everything up, so far so good. Just needs to now get himself back in prime position by knocking this ball in and coming up the table. And he's hit it a bit thick. So if he could hit that one maybe just a bit thinner, cheat the pocket a little bit, I think he could have missed the ball there on the way down and been up the other end of the table with a chance of actually clearing this frame. He's gone the double, missed the double, and yeah, I'm like, okay, this is actually a bonus for me. I'm just happy to get back to the table here. So I'm not really on any yellows except the one over the center. I can play the top one, but it is a bit dodgy. So I'm like, you know what? If I play the center yellow, I can nudge into this yellow that's next to it and maybe push it down the table. And I'm easily on the other yellows that's near the under the 8 ball. So I'll knock this in with a bit of pace like that. Get the yellow into play, and now I can pretty much start rolling all these balls in. Well, I thought I could anyway, but yeah, it sort of didn't go to plan, as you will see. So I wanted to actually play, I needed a little bit more angle. I wanted to play one of these yellows now and go up the table. See where I'm aiming for now on the rail? I wanted to land I want to hit that top left rail and then play those balls at the top end, then come back down. But I was too straight, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to knock in these yellows and then use that last yellow to come up the table. And it wasn't right. I couldn't screw back here, so I couldn't pot the yellow and screw back. I had too much angle. I wanted angle to come off the rail and then around that red, and I was stretching. I didn't like this at all, and I got down and just hit it like an idiot, and I'm out of position. So I needed to be way over. So really, really annoyed with myself. I knew I could just feel this coming, and I could see it, and I still got down and did it. I should have paid more attention. So now I need to knock this in and actually just come up and down the table. And that I did, but yes, I hit the black and snookered myself. So I'm like, oh well, like Shan, just get down and knock it in. So I knew I had to swerve it, and all I wanted to do was just hit it. But I knock it in. I just wanted to hit it so I don't foul and give him ball in hand. At least if I hit it, then I'm all good. But with this, black bottom left-hand corner, and I know the white ball's going to come off the rail into the red, and I should be okay. Just concentrate on the pot. So that I did. Semi-apologise to Trent for a bit of a stuff up there, but sometimes that happens, and you've just got to continue and keep going and play the cards that you were dealt. So got away with that one. I mapped it wrong, and still got away with it. So, yeah, very lucky there. Next opponent is Ronnie George. So I break these balls. I get a ball in. Very, very happy with the outcome there. And as you can see, reds are looking pretty sweet here. Just got to knock the first one in, and then can literally roll the rest of them in. So, knock the first one in. I wanted to actually be on the red that was near the rail there, so I can knock that in and then stun out a little bit, but I wasn't. So I play this other red, and again, I think I was a bit unlucky to actually find the gap there, because if I hit the yellow or the red, I'm on both. But I was just fortunate enough to actually still be on that red at the top end of the table here. So just pot this and stun across a little bit. But these balls were all pretty good. Other than the red on the right-hand side of the table, I needed to actually make sure I get on that quite nicely. So I thought if I play the one in the center and then come back out for the top left red, it's not ideal. But because I'm not feeling it tonight, I don't know. I'm just not, we all have our off nights. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to go with my first instinct, and I'll just do that. So I wanted to knock this in, sort of come past that yellow. Underhit it a little bit. I don't know. I was just a bit tentative, a bit scared maybe. Not sure. I'm like, okay, I'm still on it. Knock this in, come off one rail, two rail, back across the table, and have a chance to knock in this 8 ball. I did that, landed on the rail. I'm like, all right, just get down, knock this in. I can't roll it in because it's going to go in off, so I've got to jack up a little bit, just punch it in. Again, not practicing. I'm not sure where this is going to go or how this is going to turn out, but let's just give it a go, hey? So knock it in. Whoops, missed it by a mile and jagged it. I'm so sorry. Ronnie George giving the thumbs up there. Obviously, he was really annoyed. I did say sorry. We're having a bit of a joke about it, but I did apologise to him, and it does happen. But I was just happy to get away with it. Like, I couldn't have missed that by any more, and still got the win. So yeah, that's pool, I guess. Sorry, Ronnie. My apologies. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. See you next week.